The Lagos State Ministry of Justice has held a two-day strategic stakeholders meeting to discuss and chart a collaborative path for effective justice delivery in the state. The event brought together key actors in the justice sector who emphasized the need for greater synergy, transparency, and cooperation among all stakeholders. Here's the report.
Thank you so much.
The focus of this stakeholders meeting, which is at the instance of the Attorney General of Lagos and the state's Ministry of Justice, includes developing a process to enhance coordination between law enforcement agencies, staff of the Ministry of Justice, judges and other lawyers, particularly in the area of prosecution of state offenses, where security agencies are deemed to have the general fiat of the Attorney General.
Today's meeting is a product.
The Attorney General sets the tone for the meeting with these statistics.
As at July 2024, before proceeding on court's annual vacation, the total number of cases pending in different courts with the government is involved are over 6,000. Land dispute having 2,500 cases, physical planning over 300 cases, housing 240, land dispute related to environment 75. We have physical planning related about 500. Then of course chieftaincy matter, breach of contracts about 50, employment and pension related cases, fundamental rights issues involved. All these cases, government financial exposure is in the range of about 114.5 billion naira. If judgment is actually entered against the state government. But we know it's an estimation. The mere fact that you claim 1 billion does not mean court will grant it. But we must work on that parameter, that we must avoid the exposure to government.
The Deputy Governor of Lagos, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, sought the collaboration of the stakeholders, particularly in the areas of managing the state lands and the physical planning laws.
When you say a land-owning family, what does that mean? What exactly does it mean? Should we not define it? How do we, in order to build the red line, we paid compensation of 9 billion without doing anything. We've not done anything. We've not bought anything, but just to move people away, we paid 9 billion. That's why most states cannot do it. It's not possible. So Lagos State is the only state in the world that has done something like that, like a rail on a balance sheet. Others, federal must be involved. UK, 14% London City. The rest is federal government. New York underground, the same thing. So how do we manage our lands? So if our Ministry of Justice, our lawyers, and our judges don't have this proper understanding that the future of our children is threatened when these cases come to court, then we are missing the point.
Your presence here today.
A retired justice of the Federal High Court, Justice Mojisola Olatoregun, who serves as the chairman of the state's Public Complaints and Anti-Corruption Commission, emphasized the need for public trust and integrity.
Significantly, we must address the importance of public trust in the criminal justice system. Without trust, no amount of coordination between agencies will suffice. The public perception of a system that protects the rich and powerful while making scapegoats of those who are not as economically viable portends a great danger to the integrity of our legal framework. Rebuilding this trust requires both transparency and accountability in how cases are handled from arrest to trial.
The Ministry of Justice remains committed to ensuring that rule of law is upheld in all aspects of governance, while ensuring that improving the administration of justice in Lagos State is a key focus in line with the Team Sports agenda. It is believed that by fostering collaborations, we aim to strengthen legal frameworks, improve service delivery, and generally reduce the liability against the state in all aspects of governance.
The consensus at the end of these discussions here is that the recommendations and suggestions thrown up here will be implemented for the greater good of the citizens.